Hello, this is Nick from Prestman Auto doing a video walkthrough of our 2020 Ford Edge. So what we're going to do is I'm going to walk all the way around. We're going to check for any dents, scratches, any kind of blemishes on the outside. Then we're going to go inside, go over some of the features, make sure everything's working properly. And finally, I'll pop the hood in the engine bay so we can evaluate just a little bit in there. So first impressions are excessively good. So normally you'd expect to see a little bit of rock chipping up here in the front just because that's normally where it is. But I'm not seeing anything at all. In addition, it's literally sparkling, so I think they just got it cleaned, but it's looking mighty fine. So let's start going around, see if there's anything we can find. If there is, I'll be sure to stop, zoom in, make sure you get a good visual. So tires on here are in fantastic condition, so that's awesome. Looks like you have a very, very small, I guess it's just a scuff. It's not a scratch, but a little scuff in there. It's not catching my finger, so you could probably just buff it out. But nonetheless, good to know, good to know. There's a couple very small ones right in here, but I mean, to be totally honest, excessively minor on there. Alright, she's using the key fob to pop it. Oh, nice. I didn't even know that. This one comes with the weather floor mat, so that's sick. Down here, you got your spare and all that fun stuff. And then over here, you can raise the seats. So they're already raised, so it doesn't really matter for right now. But you also have the 12 volt, so that's pretty cool. You got the tow hitch down there at the back. Oops, I clicked it twice. That's my bad. There we go, close that up. Beautiful. All right. Well, as far as the exterior goes, I give it a clean 9.5 out of 10. It looks extremely good. So let's hop on the inside and see what we can find in there. All right. So we're gonna obviously turn it on, but when I turn it on, I'm gonna leave the camera up here on the dash. That way, if there's any kind of warning lights, anything weird popping up, you'll be the first to know. So let's check it out. All right, we got one warning light up right now, which is the seatbelt light, which is correct. I'm not wearing my seatbelt. Other than that, super straightforward. So good stuff up there. As far as the interior goes, we've got a lot of features, so I'm gonna go a little bit fast just for the sake of time. Up here is gonna be most of your basic controls, audio, skipping songs. Up here you have your cruise control. I believe this one has adaptive cruise control, if I'm not mistaken. So that's pretty sweet. Over here, just basics, you know, headlights and whatever. You have your seat presets, one for you, one for the wife, and one for when you're feeling lazy. So that's pretty cool. Let's make sure your side view mirrors are working good. Good stuff there. And beautiful. That one's folded in, but it's still working great. Windows roll down, windows roll up, down, and up. Cool. And then you just have the other basic stuff. You got sunglasses holders and all that jazz. As far as the more fun features go, down here you're gonna have your heated seats, which are a ton of fun. I'm a sucker for cushy features, so I like those. Other than that, this one actually has the Bose stereo system, so one of the best stereo systems, so you can blow out the neighborhood if you feel so inclined. Follow your dreams, of course. Up top, you're gonna have your audio, climate control, you can connect your phone, you got navigation system. So, I mean, you're kind of decked out. Anything you don't have, you can just download the app. So, you low-key have whatever you want. Down here, you have your auto stop-start system, electronic parking brake, bunch of plugs. That's cool. And then, obviously, you got a bunch more space in here. So, as far as the interior condition goes, it's extremely good. I'm not seeing any rips, any tears, any stains, any discoloration, anything. That's pretty sweet. We liked that. So we can go over features all day, but for the sake of time, we'll probably call that there. Let's pop the hood in the engine bay. We'll check that out, and that should be good for our video. All right, so I don't know how mechanically inclined you are or aren't, but regardless, you should always look under the hood of any vehicle you're looking to buy. The reason being, even if you don't know a lot about cars, you do know what neglect looks like. So if there's like acid buildup all around the battery, it's got a bunch of green crud around there, or if all the metal pieces down here are covered in rust and they're all brown instead of silver, then you should probably ask some more questions. That being said, this is in great condition. One thing that's actually really, really good to note is when a vehicle has a little bit of dust on it, like this one does, what you want to look for is if that dust has been disturbed. Like you can see all up in here, there's a bunch of fingerprints all over everything. It's clearly been gone through. So even though there's dust on it, it's a really, really good sign that it has been not neglected. So great stuff under here. If you are mechanically inclined, we can go into a little bit more detail, but we'll keep this video pretty user-friendly for now. Suffice to say, when you pop the hood of an engine bay, this is exactly what you want to see. So if you have any other questions or there's anything else you would like to see that I missed, just let me know. I'm happy to show you anything on here. But for now, this is your new ride.